Yo, Jets Nation, good morning, everybody. We have a report to talk about from Yahoo last night. And this is interesting because it really gives the New York Jets, well, us as a fan base, a really good understanding of where the Jets' heads are at with the trade package. So according to Yahoo Sports, here is the package that they have. And it is pretty damn interesting. So according to Yahoo, the New York Jets are proposing a deal that includes the 2023 second-round pick this season, a 2024 second-round pick next season that could turn into a first-round pick based on incentives, based on what the Jets' performance is next year, and the Jets get in return Aaron Rodgers. Now, we also find out what the holdup is. What's holding this up? Well, apparently the holdup is the New York Jets are asking for a 2025 pick in case Aaron Rodgers does not play in 2024. In 2020, yeah, 4. So that is definitely interesting news, folks, because we all are in the dark here. We're all wondering what's taking so long. Why is this not happening? When is it going to work? Blah, blah, blah. Well, we find out, according to Yahoo, we don't know if this is true or not, that the holdup is indeed the New York Jets trying to get a little more incentives in case Aaron Rodgers does not play with them for 2 full seasons. Now, I think the New York Jets are in the right here because if you're paying all this draft capital for 1 season, the Jets want to get something in return in case he retires because according to the report that you guys can read yourselves, I linked it down below in the description, the Jets are a little concerned about Rodgers staying with the Jets a little longer because what he said on the Pat McAfee show was, I was going into the darkness retreat 90% retired. 90% retired. And he came out and he decided to play for the Jets because we all heard the story. So the Jets feel a little worrisome about where Aaron Rodgers' head's going to be at after the season. And if Aaron Rodgers decides that after the season with the New York Jets, whether it goes great, whether it goes disaster, we don't know. He might want to hang up the cleats. He's at the stage of his career where he's ready to retire. And the Jets want to get something back if it's only a 1-year rental. And it seems like the Green Bay Packers want nothing to do with that. And that's what the holdup is, again, according to Yahoo Sports. And I think that's very interesting stuff, guys. I think this is very interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts right now in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button if you're just tuning in. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in, of course. Let's get it going. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. Rich, welcome to the show. Let's go. What up? Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning again. We got people tuning in from YouTube and Twitter this morning. The trade will happen today or tomorrow, says Nicholas. I hope you're right. Hey, Richie, if you see this, do you think something gets done before the draft? I do. I definitely think this is going to happen before the draft. What's up, Richie? What's up, man? What is Yahoo and why is it reliable? I'm confused. So the source is Charles Robinson. And Charles Robinson is an NFL senior reporter for Yahoo. He's a reliable source. So again, these are sources, and every report that we talk about, whether it's me, whether it's any content creator, whether it's any writer, we're referring these reports because I don't know if they're true. I have no idea if this is true, but we're seeing some type of baseline of what the package would look like. And I don't think Charles Robinson, who's a senior NFL reporter for Yahoo, would come out with this type of report without actually having some inside sources about the situation, if you're just being honest. So let's get into the report so you guys can see it yourselves. So here it is. I'll make it a little bigger for you guys so you can read it yourselves. So if you want to read it together, let's do it. Again, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you're not already. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in on this nice Tuesday morning. So according to Yahoo, Packers, Jets discussing 2 high draft picks in Aaron Rodgers trade, but stuck on 2024 protections. As the Green Bay Packers and New York Jets continue to chip away at trade negotiations for veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers, a key holdup has emerged: protection for draft pick compensation in the event that Rodgers does not play in the 2024 NFL season. The trade is currently, we get it. Okay. The sources characterize the deal as getting closer, despite stiff negotiation over how those picks would stack up and whether the package would include give back protection for the Jets if Rodgers does not play beyond the 2023 season. So he goes deeper into it, and it just basically is summarizing that the New York Jets, they want to pick from the Packers just in case Rodgers does not play for 2 seasons for the New York Jets. And the Green Bay Packers do not want anything to do with that. They want to get rid of Rodgers, and they don't want to think about having to give up a pick in case he plays or not. They want Rodgers out of their minds, basically. And you don't blame the Packers on that, but guess who has the leverage if this is the truth? The New York Jets, because we could hold this out to the point where, yeah, we'll wait till after the draft. And then guess what, Packers? You won't get your picks. Now, that would be a pretty crazy situation. So if you guys want to read this report yourself, again, it's linked down below in the description. I am getting very frustrated with YouTube and StreamYard because this is the second stream in a row that it does not say that I'm live. It says that there's 55 people waiting, but I'm live, and this stream is upcoming. I don't understand what's going on with YouTube and what's going on with StreamYard. I got to figure out this technical issue because that's definitely going to ruin the algorithm of you guys all getting notified that we're live this morning. Get your coffee, get your water, get your tea, get your whatever you drink in the morning, get your breakfast, get your eggs. We're live early in the morning talking about this. Now, we also heard from Joe Douglas last night at the owners' meeting, and he had some interesting things to say. He's definitely out on the Lamar Jackson news, and I told you guys that yesterday when we heard from Lamar Jackson. My guys, the Jets are not going to be negotiating with Lamar Jackson, and Joe Douglas said it himself. He'd be negotiating in bad faith, and I think that's really professional by Joe Douglas because he does not want to turn Aaron Rodgers against the Jets or turn the Packers in the wrong direction. They're zeroed in on Aaron Rodgers, and it's proven that. So that's why I like to hear that from Joe Douglas. So I want to get your guys' thoughts about this. Does the 2023 second-round pick and a 24 second-round pick that could turn into a first, does that feel like it's a good package? I think it is, because if you look at it from this perspective, the Jets traded up to that second round by giving up Elijah Moore. So obviously the Jets knew that this was the parameters of the deal when they made that Elijah Moore trade. And there's obviously somebody on Joe Douglas's radar in the NFL draft in that second round that he really wants. So what this does is we give up that second round pick this year. We still have a second round pick. And we'll have 13 in the first round. We'll have our second round pick. We will not have a third, but we still have fourth, fifth, and I believe a sixth. So, and then next year's draft pick, you see that little parentheses where it says could be a first? Well, guess what, Jets fans? We're rooting for that to be a first round pick next year. We are rooting for a first round pick to be given to the Green Bay Packers next year, because that means the New York Jets had a phenomenal season, and that means they made it far in the playoffs. And what the conditional pick could be, according to the Yahoo report that we're referring to, it could be either the Jets hosting a divisional round playoff game, or it could be the Jets making it to the AFC Championship game. Now, yeah, give them that first round pick. We, as a fan base, if this trade goes down and this is the trade package and it's a conditional 2024 second round pick that can turn into a first, us as a fan base, we're hoping that it does turn into a first round pick, because that means we did our thing with Aaron Rodgers. That means the trade was a success. Everything is a success. That's what it means. And that's what I hope. Now, if this is what the actual holdup is, I think that the deal is going to get done before the NFL draft. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I think that this is going to get done before the NFL draft. Now, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to an early morning show. The NFL owners meetings, it ends on Thursday, as my man in the chat mentions. And I think that it's a good opportunity for Joe Douglas and the Packers GM and the owners to come together and the coaches, and hopefully they can come together on agreement. And the Packers need to realize, like, hey, Rodgers might not play. I mean, I don't think the Jets are in the wrong here for wanting a little extra compensation in case Rodgers doesn't play for a year. There's nothing wrong with that. I really genuinely believe there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe I'm not. So, guys, if you did not already, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to wrap up the show here. Just going live for a very quickly on this early Tuesday morning to give you guys the update of the Aaron Rodgers report. I thank you guys so much. Again, hit that like button if you're not already before we end off the show. We got a lot of Jets content coming your way throughout the week. Of course, stay tuned. I'm really excited to break it all down furthermore on this channel. Let's go Jets, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, we got a quick question from my man, Zach Attack. He says, what's up with Odell Beckham Jr.? Seems like it's going to happen at some point. It is going to happen. I believe so. Joe Douglas is very interested. He mentioned it yesterday, and we're going to make a separate video about what Joe Douglas had to say. So stay tuned for that, Zach. OBJ is coming. That's my prediction. And Aaron Rodgers. Stay tuned, guys. Love you all, and let's go Jets. Peace.